This whole area behind me was fairly open just a short time ago. If you haven't considered elderberry as a plant to grow for a summer shade establishment and also just filling in an area really quickly, then you're going to want to watch this whole video. I'm going to walk you through some of the areas that I've been growing elderberry for the past 5 years and how they've been filling in and what they look like in the summer. Like for this example right here, we have black lace elderberry and also a really awesome variegated elderberry and a Scotia American elderberry. These are three elderberries in just this area, and look how much space it's taking up, and look how much shade it's casting. It really makes a really quick jungle type of feel. It's a super sunny and hot day out today, and I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity to be able to grow elderberry, and it just so quickly can make such really awesome little shady kind of areas. Here it's like almost like a shaded out cave. Um, yeah, let's take a look at it over here. All right, welcome to the magical elderberry forest cave. And it is like super hot outside, but it's nice and cool down here, under here. And I'm just feeling the soil, and it's actually still wet. It's moist soil out here, where it's bare, uh, bone dry just outside of this place. Man, I mean, there's also a medlar in here, but it has a very open canopy structure. This is completely filled in pretty much by elderberries. Um, and among everything else, like if you have small children, kids, that even I kind of enjoy. I can imagine just having a picnic under here. Um, but your kids would I'm sure they would love to hide under here, as well as wildlife. You know, this is elderberry. The it just never ceases to amaze me. Just how willing it is to grow, even in some like pretty harsh conditions. Um, yeah, pretty cool. Hey, real quick before we get going here, I wanted to let you know that Wild Sprout Nursery now has a podcast called the Permaculture Nursery Podcast, and you can listen to it on Spotify and see the video versions here on the Wild Sprout Nursery YouTube channel under the Permaculture Nursery Podcast playlist. Be sure to check it out. Also, we are growing lots of plants this year for preparation for the bare root shipping season this fall. If you haven't done it already, go to wildsproutnursery.com and sign up to our email list so that you don't miss out on the plant availability when they are ready to go and ready to get shipped out. They sell out really quickly, and you don't want to miss out on the opportunity. And I wonder if you can guess how old these elderberry shrubs are. There's three in here, and this one here is about 15 feet tall. This is a 5-year-old Scotia elderberry. 5 years. And it was almost this big last year. Elderberry is such an awesome species to work with. Just grows so fast. It's mind-boggling. Look at this. Look at how much growth is put on already. There are shoots that are taller than me, like almost 6 feet tall, if not longer. Um, and once elderberry is well established, like it is in here, I never have to water these, even in the driest summers. Um, for one, it's creating its own shade, which is cooling the soil. There's also, I spent a lot of time building up the organic matter in this area, so I can actually probably dig deep about a foot or so, maybe even a foot and a half, in just like nice loose soil. Um, and elderberry, these roots are just down deep in here now, so these things are good to go. Um, and also with that, I don't really have to worry about fertilizing either because of the organic matter that I've added to this soil. Um, and I'm also not a commercial producer of elderberries, so I don't really have to worry about like having commercial scale production of berries. Um, these are also, uh, this is also a whole bunch of nursery stock for me too. Each one of these little nodes here are a plant. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants in just this one little section here. So elderberry is such a versatile and awesome shrub to work with. Um, uh, Scotia elderberry is a great choice for those valuing berry size. Um, this is ranch. Ranch seems to be slower to get established, although it seems to be coming into its own. This is also a 5-year-old plant, but it really struggled for the first 3 or 4 years. These were all grown from hardwood winter cuttings, by the way, and planted out in their second year. And over here on the side here is Bob Gordon. Bob Gordon is a great choice for those who value flower production because the flowers are really big dinner plate size flowers, and they have small berries. And um, Bob Gordon, Nova, Scotia, and York elderberries, from what I've noticed, these are the ones that just like take off and can, from a well-established cutting, or like maybe a 2-year-old plant, potted plant, 3 years, you're gonna have something like this. Okay, depends on how much you baby it along, but really amazing. Let's take a look at another area and see how they're coming along. Real quick, everyone, I wanted to let you know that Wild Sprout Nursery actually has a podcast now. It's called the Permaculture Nursery Podcast, and you can find it on Spotify and the video versions here on YouTube, this YouTube channel on the Permaculture Nursery Podcast playlist. Also, we are growing tons of plants this year that we're hoping are going to be ready for sale in the fall. So if you haven't already checked out wildsproutnursery.com and signed up to our email list to stay up to date, that would be a really good thing for you to do right now. A lot of these plants sell out quickly, and so you want to stay up to date on when things are available so you can be the first in line. So I wanted to show you the state of some of the elderberries that I planted out last year without a lot of love, without a lot of mulch like you would see with those other, like where we just were. These are all American elderberries. I mean, there's some European in here too, but they really struggled last year. And but they are really coming into their own this season. I would imagine by next year, I would expect to see them reaching a similar type of vigor as we were seeing with the main elderberry area that I showed you right there. They're a lot more exposed right here. It's again, no really any soil amendments, but they're making it work. You can see how a little bit of shade can kind of help them get going, and then they'll pop out of the understory and really become a dominant figure here. There's another elderberry right here, and I kind of have a lot of the nursery areas, a lot of the borders are filled with elderberry. Yeah, this is an elderberry right here. This is a taller one. And this whole big guy right here, that's all elderberry too. So you see how it's casting shade for the pigs here? The elderberry also really did a great job of kind of filling in the terrace areas too. You see, it just really makes it for like a real jungly kind of feel, which I really love. Yeah, just they are some of the tallest figures here. And over here, and they're all starting to get in bloom right now, so very beautiful.